Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Let's have a look at a newly appeared problem. Problem 2491. Divide players into teams of equal skill. In this video, we're going to share a solution based on sorting the list. First, I'll read through the problem statement to digest the requirement, and then we do the analysis, and finally we share and analyze the code. First, the problem statement. We are given a positive integer array called scales of even length n, where scale I denotes the skill of the ith player. So divide the players into n/2 teams of size 2, such that the total skill of each team is equal. The chemistry of a team is equal to the product of the skills of the players on that team. So we need to return the sum of the chemistry of all the teams, or return -1 if there is no way to divide the players into teams such that the total skill of each team is equal. So here are several examples. So example 2 is very special because the length is 2, so we just need to return the product of the two scales. And example 3, so we cannot divide this team to be two groups such that their total scales are equal, so we return -1. So in example 1, so here is a pairing, right? And the result is the sum of the products in the pairings, that is 22. So with that said, we are ready to look at the constraints and the method. So the scale length is bounded below by 2 and bounded above by 10⁵. The length is even and the scales is in between 1 and 1000. So the key observation for this problem is the following. So we need always try to pair the strongest and the weakest scales in order that we could make all pairs with the same total scales. So this is actually very easy to be proved. However, let's use an example to fix the idea. So let's use example 1. For example, after we do the sorting, so this is the scales, right, after sort. Then if we do not match the strongest one, that is 5, with the weakest one, 1, then matching 5 with any others will not make all three pairs with the same equal total scales. For example, if we match 5 with 2, right, then for 1, even we match it with the remaining strongest one, that is 4, we still have 1 plus 4 is less than 2 plus 5, so they are not equal. Therefore, so this trying to match the strongest one and the weakest one in the process is the right strategy. So here is a note. Of course, if the scale list contains the same number, right, then we could trivially do the pairing as long as its length is even. For example, you have something like this. So 1, 1, 1, 1, right? So just choose any two to make a group. So as such, for this problem, we do the following matches. So in this one, we match 1 and 5, 2 and 4, 3 and 3, and then return the sum of the corresponding products, that is 1 times 5 plus 2 times 4 plus 3 times 3, that is 22. So with that done, so we are ready to do the coding. So the coding actually is rather straightforward. First, I'm going to do a sort in place. So I'm sorting increasingly, so I just need to call this method sort. And then we are going to initialize a result, and also we want to know the total scale of each team or pairing if we can do the valid split or pairing. So this will be scale 0 times scale -1. And this is the chemistry, right? And then we need to do a sum. This will be the scale of each team if we can do the matching. So next, so let's get the length of this scale just for convenience. Notice that n is even, right? Now we just need to iterate. So for now, we just need to iterate from group 2, right? That is indexing 1, then n/2. And then let's get the current matching or pairing. The skill sum will be skill I plus the corresponding one in the tail, that is n minus 1 minus I, right? So if current does not equal to total skill, then we just need to return -1 directly. Otherwise, so we want to increment the result with the products, in other words, the chemistry of that team. That is skills I times skills n minus 1 minus I. Then finally we just need to return the result. So by now we finished the coding for this problem. Now let's do a check. Yeah, it passes the special case. Now let's using example 1 to test. Yeah, it passes this test case. Now let's look at the generic case. Yeah, it passes all the generic cases. So I guess the main term is in here for the sorting, which is O n log n, where n is the length of the skills list. So with that said, I guess that's about it for this problem and also for this video. Thank you.